I'm just going in now to have a look again. Give me a sec.
But I did want to restart my CS. Then I have a feeling it might get a little bit crashy. Hopefully not. Just turn off this music as well, boys. We are going live into the knife round here. Reflex versus Funky Monkeys. And knife round is underway on Mirage.
And only conceding one player there. That's pretty decent knife round.
Yeah, Monkey's doing well there.
Wonder
Clown
what
says these maps favour Reflex. If they don't stop Christos and his constant rushing, Funky Monkeys will struggle. Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, that's wow. We'll be sure to keep an eye out for that. So thanks, Clown. Haha, if I had to throw a banana or two in the mix, I like that one.
Yes, please keep the monkey puns coming.
So there'll be a few monkey puns. I'm sure we'll find some.
Do you think the other team will have the reflex to catch the banana skins?
Oh, look at this. Cap's pulling out his dad jokes again.
Alright, so first round, boys. Pistol is underway, and it looks like Reflex are setting up for an A push here. Bomb hanging around A ramp, and 3 in Palace, so it's going to be a powerful push here. Yorimoto does open up the fragging there, but Seth will trade immediately. Amorosa with a second kill on a Marksby. And actually getting a third, a really nice kill there, just as the CT tried to duck back through smoke, and it looks like this might be gone Reflex's way. That was a very, very strong take on the A site there.
That was definitely, I mean, you can't be going to push smokes like that. We did see, I think it was Amorosa that we actually caught pushing the smoke and catching himself looking at 3 terrorists. So, yeah, again, we've seen that time and time again throughout the group stages, team pushing that jungle and stairs smoke and just being caught out in the open.
Yeah, it's a deadly position. I mean, you come straight out of the smoke and you're pretty much staring down the barrels. But Reflex are going to switch it up and go for a 5-man B this time. Looks like they've brought up a couple of AKs as well. Amorosa spray down 2 from sight. Hats does find Chitin as well on short, and should be a nice easy round here for Reflex. Only 2 CTs left, Snooze and Marksby, and Snooze is actually up in apps at the moment with his teammate. Not sure if Hats knows that Snooze is there. He could go down here, but no, he does check the corner. And yeah, it's going to be Marksby all by himself, unfortunately.
Yeah, that 5-man rush definitely works, especially with SMGs against opponents. You know, the way the Funky Monkeys actually just fully ecoed there made it a lot easier for Reflex as well. Being if they're armor forced, you know, it's somewhat of a different story. If you can get close with those pistols, you can do a lot of damage.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, and they're going for the 3rd round surprise buy. Oh, I've not seen a team do this yet. This is interesting.
This could work in their favour. I don't know. The T's aren't going to expect this, and they've still got 2 Mac-10s. So the Famous is going to tear them apart at range. And
we've already seen damage onto the AK. Oh.
Wow, Chitin from back sight there, taking down 3. And I think he was helped by his teammates nade there. Snooze will find Hats as well in apps, and this has gone very badly for Reflex. This 3rd round buy working out spectacularly for Funky Monkeys.
When this surprise buy works, my god, what a sight it is to see. Just Chitin comes out of nowhere, as you said, Caps, player to watch, and there he was a player to watch. You know, they all had guns. There was an AK on the front of them, and he just decimated all of them. Although his teammate did help with the grenade, just Chitin mowing him down on that surprise buy and securing the round for his team, really.
Yeah, I think the T's probably would have pushed that after they got naded, not expecting the CTs to be bought up. And they would have thought they had an easy chance to take the site there, but yeah, the 3rd round buy.
Definitely, wow. And it's, you know, it's not something we see very common, but it's good.
So Marksby will take down Amorosa there in mid, and T's have opted to buy up here. Oh, Snooze with a headshot through the wall of window onto Hats. An amazing scout shot. Hats is going to be salty about that. Marksby.
Oh, definitely.
Taking down Christos there in mid as he tries to peek mid-con, and Hats. He will go down as well. Now it's all up to Seth. Actually, sorry, I called that player wrong there. It was actually Hyper who went down.
Yeah.
I was reading the hashtag for some reason.
Yeah, I noticed you did that actually when he was in apps as well, and Yorimoto picking up Seth there, dropping him with a bomb. But I just noticed, I think, was it, yeah, it was Hats himself actually taking that engagement on the player that peaked from the stairs area. And that engagement is very, very hard to sort of win a one-on-one situation where he actually managed to get lucky and hit the headshot. So,
Yeah.
bit of bad aim there from the Funky Monkey player, but nonetheless, by that time it was too little too late.
So T's now on an eco, and the rounds are all tied up, 2 for 2. Funky Monkeys have done well. And look at Marksby spraying down the T's there. Tacular joins him from short and picks up a second at cutout onto Emerosa, and a very, very nice anti-eco there from CT side.
That was the literal definition of an eco slaw. Wow.
Yep.
The SMG just doing work there.
People say the MP9's OP, and I can see why. On an eco like that, at close range, it's GG. The fire rate is so high.
Yeah, there's no stopping that, especially because you can, AD the whole time, not worry about your accuracy, and you kind of feel like a COD player. Not to bag on COD a bit, but yeah.
Oh, come on, mate. Let's bag on COD. This is CSGO.
Let's do it. Hey, at least COD, you don't have any monkeys.
That's true. So T's will be full bought up now, and interestingly, Marksby not choosing to upgrade off that MP9, and Kyton also still with his FAMAS. Snooze with the Scout as well. So it looks like CT's actually building a great economy at the moment. They haven't spent any money since third round.
Yeah, they picked up weapons from the enemy team. Kyton saving his actual FAMAS from the Force Buy, but looking at the money, Kyton's on 7, you got everyone else on 7k, and Marksby on 6100. So they are set, and Marksby, if he can get 2 more kills, he should be in around the 10k area with that MP9.
Nice little molly coming out a window there, just pushing the T's out of that mid position. Marksby still lurking mid-con with that MP9. Oh, but he's turned his back, and I think he's about to get caught out here, going down to Christos. Kyton will find Seth on B, I believe. And the T's are trying to push in here, but Yoramato picking up a 3k from under Palace. Oh, what happened there? Tacular actually saving Snooze, I think.
Yeah, just jumping out, and I think Snooze was caught out there. And yeah, he jumped, I think he jumped around the corner, and then actually getting shot through the smoke by his teammates. So Yoramato, though, man, what a play.
Yeah, great hold.
They try to drop bear onto him and just, or should we say drop monkeyed onto him, but yeah, it didn't quite work.
Oh, nice little scout shot there. Just catching Hats down to 17. And I think the T's are about to get cut down in mid here. They have been spotted out, and CT's well aware of their position. Marksby picking up the first, going for a second with that P250. His teammate does try to help. These will pick it up. And Seth and Emerosa, last 2 alive now, just trapped in mid. Seth actually does get a kill onto Marksby though, but is about to get pushed here from short. Tacular finishing it off. Funky Monkeys 5-2, and I have to say, the way this is going right now with the economy, Funky Monkeys are looking super strong in this first map.
Yeah, they definitely are. And just to touch on a point there, watching that, I think it was Marksby that was frontlining that Mekon push. He didn't actually hesitate to re-peek there. He had full confidence in his ability to actually kill these players.
Yeah.
And most players, you'll find, they'll see 2 people, know it's an eco, and actually pull back. And yeah, there he just said, you know what, I got my teammate on my back, I'm going to re-peek this, and just, makes work of it. Does get caught out in the end, though.
Yeah, Kyton and Hats there trading out. Kyton actually picking up a second, and still on 48 HP. Snooze goes down in checkers. Emerosa will find him there and pick up a second onto Kyton. So T's have control of B right now in a 3v2 situation. Yoramato and Marksby left to try and retake here. And they do have the money to throw away. If you look at their economy, they are swimming in it at the moment. So they're probably going to go for this.
If they can win this round, I think we'll both go bananas.
Marksby and Yori doing a great job trading effectively. Emerosa, last player alive on short though, will shut down Marksby. Very, very close to a retake there for Funky Monkeys.
But nonetheless, forcing a rebuy for the T side. So still keeping their economy crippled while CT somewhat, as Destroyer says, swinging away with this map at this point.
Yeah, the T's economy has been low for this whole first half. They haven't really had a chance to build anything, and I'm really impressed at how Funky Monkeys managed to save that much money so quickly and make it work for them.
Yeah, it was purely down to that actual force buy. To be honest, they force sport knowing that the actual T side had no rifles to work with.
The Chitin and one of his other teammates, I'm not sure who, actually pushed up mid there and managed to catch Hyper off guard. Snooze will make contact with that AWP, but Seth somehow getting away unscathed. Hat's now going down and no one there to trade him. So it's looking a little disjointed now for Reflex as they get cut down on a round. Chitin again with a 3K.
Wow. My God, he just peeks a smoke, full confidence, takes one, takes two, turns to apps and picks up a third. What a play. This guy is on fire.
Chitin has been killing it.
Wow, he is. You're definitely right, Caps. Definitely a player to watch in this game.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But, I mean, we've seen him do it in other games as well. I guess, he's probably going to get more of a mention from his teammates, I think, next time we give them the questions.
For sure.
So, T's on a full eco now. Only a couple of pistols, a couple of flashes. Looks like they do want to go towards A here, but I don't know if that's the right choice. If the CTs do rotate short, they can spray him down now pretty easily. Marksby will take down 2 with some nice headshots from on top of Hut there. And T's looking a little worried now. They don't want to get caught off guard. Tacular will take down Hyper in mid. Amorosa does trade, but Snooze taking down Amorosa. And Marksby to finish off, picking up a 3K there. So 3Ks all round, really, in the last couple rounds. It's been bit of a tasty terrorist sandwich for CTs, I think.
Yeah, definitely. They definitely peeling away with that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Very nice, mate. Very nice. Much better than mine.
One thing I must say though, that position that Marksby played that played in that round, that is a very, very nice position to play, especially when the team doesn't expect it the way they did, and they fell straight for it. Pushing up mid-con like that, he had perfect positioning on them. They wouldn't expect it. They had pistols, and then the teammate just pick him from window, sealed their fate, really.
Yeah, you'll see an AWPer play that hut position as well.
Yeah.
It's quite common for an AWP to be up there. T-side are pushing into A now, and it does look like they've actually taken position here. The smokes are doing their jobs. Snooze will take down Amorosa, but at the moment, these look like they might be able to get the plant here. But look at one of the CTs, he's very, very close at triple there. And I don't think the T's are aware there. It's Chitin, and he does go down. Snooze now in a 1v3 with the AWP. He's up close. The T's are going to get the plant. Can Snooze do this? No, he cannot.
Too close. Going for the cheeky no-scope there, but not being able to capitalise with it.
Yeah, look at the money on CTs though. I mean, the only 2 rounds that they have lost, really, when they had that economy, they've just been able to rebuy immediately. There's been 0 downtime for CTs.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Marksby's economy is getting a little bit on the low side, but his team, I mean, they're still 2 over 7k.
Definitely a nice headshot there onto Yoramato in mid, and oh, Hyper, nice spray control. Actually able to switch to Tacular and pick up the kill. Snooze, though, straight through smoke will find him, and Marksby as well. Taking down Hats, and all of a sudden it's a 2v3.
Yeah, the T's making some great entries there. Seth, I think he hung around in mid a little bit too long, allowing the CT to actually push up and pick him up. Oh, bit of team damage there actually onto Snooze, so...
Yeah, Funky Monkey's looking a little nervous there.
Yeah, they're giving the favour a little bit to the T side. I mean, 29, 40, 46 and 17. You've got a player and a quarter, worth of health amongst 3 people. So if they can trade effectively and get a double spray with these AKs, but then again, Snooze does have the AWP and he has been hitting some spectacular shots.
The Chitin's actually on B right now, and 2 T's are headed towards him in B apps. I don't know if he's going to be able to hold him off this time. He does have 17 HP, but he's actually switched position from chair. That's a great spot he's playing right now, but the molly comes in. Oh, and a nade to follow, Amorosa. Very well played there, just predicting the spot of Chitin. Snooze does rotate immediately, and will find Christos as he tries to rotate over to Van. Take position, leaving Amorosa in a 1v2, but very, very doable for Amorosa at the moment. He does take down 1. Oh, and Snooze cakes his shot!
Oh, no!
That's a critical error! Amorosa able to turn around and pick him up.
When your shots need to count,
Yeah.
That's the moment right there. You cannot miss shots like that. Because you're both low, Amorosa had it easy picking there. Again, Amorosa proving that he is the clutch king, as we have seen in the past.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. I can't believe Snooze missed that. He'll be shaking his head, I think. And looks like he's trying to make it up in mid right now. Does almost get a collat. Actually tags the second player. Seth down to 17 with one shot.
Now they're actually picking up Chris there. I just watched the bullet ricochet just above his head. So, yeah, that was very, very close. Oh, Amorosa's jump shotting into Snooze's Orps crosshair.
Yeah, Snooze just completely aware. I mean, he played that perfectly. Got to pick in window and then watch the underpass player. Hats is pushed out at A-ramp solo. We'll find Marksby. Yoramato does trade him out, though. And it is a 2v4 for T-side here. Not looking good for them. Seth already down to 17.
Yeah, this is going to be a very, very big round for the T's. Now, I mean... Oh, as I say that, though, Tacular does pick up Chris, and you have Seth on 17 HP in apps with an AWP. Actually falling back in towards... Yeah, he's going back towards A side. It's interesting to see what play he can make.
I think he's probably going to try and hold on to his weapon here. I mean, the T's money's pretty poor at the moment. And,
yeah, that is... Actually, yeah, I just looked at the scoreboard then myself, and 0, 4, 50, and 50. It's, yeah, very, very wise decision to actually save. But, nonetheless, I mean, Reflex are on 5 rounds, and to close out a comfortable CT side, if you can hold it, 6 rounds will do. So, they've got a little bit left on the T side to work with to be able to get one more round, and, hopefully Funky Monkeys will keep this fire going into the T side.
Oh, nice flick. Very lucky to pick that up. I think the bullet just missed him as well. That would have been one shot, one kill. But he does manage to hold on to the AWP, which is nice. And I think the T's... What are they going to do here? They do force up. So just resetting their cache.
Yeah, this will be a very crucial round now. I mean, if they do this, they do force the CTs onto an eco.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to get this round though. I mean,
yeah,
they've had a strong A take, but I think the CT's retake is even stronger.
Yeah, that is true. The CT's retake is, as long as they're not pushing smokes like they have been. But as we say that, Hats onto one, Seth onto the second. Snooze does return the frag.
Yeah, but he's trapped behind triple now. T's know his position. He's about to get pushed here, but he picks up Amorosa. What?
What? Oh, but the round actually going the way of Reflex.
Look at the bodies on A bomb site. That was the whole two teams just died on the site.
Wow.
Ridiculous.
That was, yeah. They looked like they were just monkeying around.
Oh, please. Please.
Yeah, that was... Yeah, I don't even know what to say of that round, to be honest. It was just a bloodbath, really.
It was a bloodbath, definitely. But T's come out on top. They put 6 rounds on the board, which is nice. And CT's on a pour by for this last round of the first half. So we could be looking at a close game here. Christos does find Chitin, and the T's do make their way towards B now. But they have the man advantage. They have the guns. And Tacular is the only man to stop them. Does take down one on short. Snooze already rotating over to help his teammate. Does spot one and takes him out. And I think he spotted Hats there behind chair as well. But Hats... Oh, he will just finish off Snooze there as he is white. Marksby coming around now. Lands a great headshot onto Hats. And these pistols at close range doing a great job. Marksby taking down Seth. Oh, Yoramato actually taking down Hyper. And they win with the final round. Funky Monkeys 9 to Reflex 6 in this first half.
That's some very, very impressive shooting there with those pistols. I mean, Marksby actually opening that sort of, giving Yoramato the chance to win that clutch.
Yeah, great first half there. So now it's going to be up to Reflex to hold off the Funky Monkeys pushes here. And do you think they're going to be able to? They seem like they woke up a little bit.
To be honest,
towards the end but
they did look like they woke up, but they have been struggling with shots. I mean, they have hit a few here and there, but this pistol round is very crucial because if they can win pistol and the 2 following, I think we'll see a very, very close game then.
Yeah, they're going to be able to close the gap, that's for sure. Looks like the T's Could be going for an A here. Maybe an A fake. Sending 3 underpass. The bomb and 1 still hanging around B app. So I think they're going to push up mid, and the smokes are going to go down on A. So they are trying to sell a fake here. Is it going to be effective though? That's the question. It looks like the T's have actually pushed through into jungle and taken window control as well. Seth fallen all the way back through to CT, but... Oh, he does land a headshot onto Snooze. And I don't think this plan is working out the way the Funky Monkeys wanted it to. They are falling left, right, and center, and they've kind of trapped themselves now.
Again, we sort of saw this, you know, with Brimstone, and I think it was... Oh, I can't remember the other team's name now, but they do this sort of strat where they'll, you know, fall back, let the team in, and this is what's happened. They've been given so much map control, they don't know what to do. Oh, Chitin. Yeah,
I think he's about to go down here, though. Oh, if Hats didn't get him, Emarosa was going to.
Hats is actually lagging there, so that was Emarosa that picked him up. Hats is lagging behind the block.
I thought he was just crouching and hiding. But no,
I did look at the
tactical lag, I think.
Well placed.
How you going, C-Noob? Nice to see you here again, mate.
Hey, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. So, Clown reckons Reflex 16-12 on this map. So,
entirely possible. I'm actually going to restart my CSGO while I have the opportunity, guys, because I think I am having some frame issues here. But just give me a second.
Some of the players are lagging as well. I have picked up on that a tad.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the GoTV server or just the server itself, but I'm definitely having some kind of issues here. But oh, there we go. There it is. I reloaded CS:GO and it crashed. So yeah, it was about to get crashy. I knew it.
That's good.
Should be able to join back up.
Just touching on that first pistol round there, you know, very, very well played by Reflex, giving them sort of map control, and Funky Monkeys having so much map control, not realizing, hang on, let's just fall back, plant the bomb, and take, you know, default positions. Instead, they're pushing to try and get a frag, at least a frag or two. And it failing for them, really. They became over aggressive, and the CTs, you know, let them play into their hands.
Looks like they do have 10 in server. We are back. And I'm not sure what they're going to do here. They're probably going to have to play this a 4v5 as Marksby's rejoined dead, which is not good.
Yeah, this is always an awkward scenario, and I don't know why the servers are doing this. They did seem to fix this with Faceit and ESEA and the like, where I think there's actual command that stops it, but it doesn't look to have been implemented yet into CGA or Pantheon servers.
It's actually not that bad of a situation for T-side, as they did lose, and the CTs are the ones that are bought up, so it's really only an eco round for the T-side, or for Funky Monkeys at the moment.
That is
true.
So
if it was going to happen, now's the right time for it to happen.
Yeah, that definitely is a good point.
But we are still paused here, guys. Bear with us as these players try to sort something out. Not sure what's going on. Maybe trying to get an admin and server. But we'll see. And
looks like we got a... I was just to say, it looks like we got a ton of love for, I think it's Chitin in chat.
Yeah, and rightfully so. I mean, he's made massive plays already. Yeah. It's been fantastic. And there goes Hats as well. Hats has left. Now, I did point out before the game that he lagged out last game, and it looks like this is a complete repeat. So I think if Hats has a Twitch or something, everyone needs to donate to him so he can get better internet, because this is ridiculous. You can't be timing out every game. Hats, come on, mate.
Yeah, especially if you're on I mean, although teams at this level are very, you know, they show a lot of sportsmanship, and there you go. As I say, you know, the team's not going hurry up, you know, how long's it going to take? Yep. There's none of this banter and chat. It's okay, your player's having issues, we'll wait it out. You know, we'll give you time, sort your stuff out, and we'll go back into it.
Oh, it's definitely nice to see. I love a bit of sportsmanship. I think that's very, very important for the scene to grow. If you're a toxic team and you're always bantering, no one's going to like playing with you, unfortunately.
Exactly.
Do you think sponsors are going to go with the team that banters or the team that acts professionally?
As we say that, though, Marksby. Got some girls, tisk. Oh.
It's probably a typo, I think, wasn't it?
No, there's still some that's friendly banter. It's not sort of, you know, oh, I'm sick of waiting, as we have seen.
Yeah, that's right.
Where,
there's banter and then there's toxic banter, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's just some friendly things between the teams.
So, Here we go again, boys. A nice long pause coming in. Feels like we're at ESL when they say we'll be back after a short break, and then it's like 20 minutes later.
Yep. Or it's we're just gonna go to an ad, and they go to an ad for an hour and 45 minutes. And they're like, we're back. They're like, really, guys? That's a short ad break, eh? Thankfully, we're not.
Morph has watched the jam video. Oh, great! How did it turn out, Morph?
Shit.
Yeah, I should say in chat now while we've got the opportunity and we got this pause up, guys. Go check out Cybergamer forums because there is a Jam Gaming top 5 video, and I believe that's just been released. I did the voiceover for it, but it's all top 5 plays from CGA from last week. So make sure you check it out. The top one frag is it's pretty crazy.
I'm trying to find it. Where is it? Morph, can you please link it in chat for us?
Why is some of it with HUD and some without? That's because one of the games, I believe it was the Fire Up game.
Thank you, guys.
We actually had to get the player point of view demo.
The
CG demo.
Was buggered.
Yeah, it didn't record past 20 minutes for some reason. So yeah, that's the reason. I mean, and give us a break as well. It's our first attempt, so it's only going to get better. If you guys have any feedback or anything, I'd love to hear it as well.
I'm just going to mute my TeamSpeak for a sec, Caps.
Yep, sure.
I'm going to keep the video playing on the side, and I'll wait till game goes live. So bear with me.
Go for it. I'll just chuck on some music as well, boys, so you don't get too bored here. Hopefully, it shouldn't be too much longer now. Oh, Morph says it was good. Be more casual with the voiceover. Yeah, that was my thinking as well, Morph. I tried to make it as professional as I could, but I think probably relaxing a little bit more is the way to go. Justin Bieber, is that a song request, The Destroyer? Don't know, mate. I have a feel like if we put on Justin Bieber, the viewers might actually drop down to maybe just me, or maybe not even me. I'd probably leave because I couldn't live with myself. Looks like Reflex is actually bringing in a sub as well. Thanks, Morph, mate. I appreciate it. G'day Muggle, how you going, mate? So it looks like the subs are in, and we might be playing a 4v4 here. Yeah, it looks like the teams are in agreement, and they are going to go ahead with a 4v4, boys. So I'll chuck the music off. Oh no, in fact the admin's going to revive the players, so we will see a full 5v5 here. It's nice to see. So Funky Monkeys 9 to Reflex 7. And Reflex actually taking out the first pistol round here.
And again, props to Extreme. Thank you for coming in. You know, he's one of the most readily available admins that I know of. And yeah.
Yeah, did he actually fix that last game as well?
Yeah, he fixed all the games that we've had issues in. Either I've hit him up or players have hit him up, and he's been there straight on the job, ready to go. So, thanks, buddy.
That's great to see. Really, an admin that's doing some great work there.
Yeah,
and can you imagine if we couldn't get a hold of an admin? They'd be screwed pretty much.
Yeah, and I mean especially at finals time. So,
nevertheless, though, we are underway thanks to the CG admins, and it's like. Tees are going to be on an eco after losing the first pistol round. He's heavily stacked towards B at the moment. Oh, a nice nade coming in. That's done a lot of damage onto Marksby. Down 59, Chitin down 82 as well. But the pop flash goes in, and the T's going to push through smoke here. They do actually flash out Christos, but another smoker's gone down, and I think he's about to chop him. In fact, taking down 2, Chitin does land a headshot. And Hyper's creeping around with MP9, finding one. Tacular, though, will take him down, and T's should be able to plan here, but they are getting pushed from behind. Oh, Seth does land the shot, but the bomb goes down regardless. And it should be a pretty easy retake here for CTs. Emarosa finding Tacular and actually running out of bullets there. Yoramato able to pick him up. But I don't think it's going to matter in the long run. He will go down to Seth's USP. And Reflex get their second round in this second half.
Nonetheless, though, not to take away from the T side there, that was an eco, and they did actually do a lot of damage to the economy for the CTs. This early on, forcing these guys to rebuy now, I mean, it's going to keep them away from actually building that economy in, the 5th, 6th, and 7th round as we go towards the end of the actual map.
So Funky Monkey's saving once again, as expected. CTs do upgrade. That MP9 has been dropped. Look to be playing this one a little bit slower, but still 5-man towards A. Probably waiting for that smoke to clear on A ramp, and then they will execute, I would say. Smokes are being set up now by Funky Monkeys. Christos pushing all the way up mid. That's some crucial info. He's going to call to his team, there's no one here, and I think they're going to know it's an A. In fact, yes, they are sending 4 onto A side. A nice pop flash coming out from Emarosa on Sandwich, finding 2 as they push in the bomb. In smoke, though, and it actually goes down. Burkus does spray him down, but that money, crucial for T-side there.
Oh, definitely. That we don't see a lot of in CJ, as well as players actually playing with their sole intent and purpose to get that bomb down, get the economy, and it's worked very well. I mean, they could have bought last round, but they decided, no, let's hold off. We're not going to force buy. They've got an AWP on Snooze. He's hitting his shots. Yep. So, Seth is going to have to be remarkable in the window here if he's heading towards the window position.
Snooze actually missing his shot there, and Seth taking a second to take out Snooze. Marksby does trade, though. There is a CT up close in mid. Can't quite land the shots. Does follow up with a nade, though. Does a little bit of damage, and Hyper, he's getting the hell out of there, down to 13 HP. As the T's do take mid control. Burkus spraying down mid-con, and I think the T's have actually lost a play there. What? I don't know what's happened there. Another player timing out.
Yeah, that's quite weird. I feel sorry for these CJ teams that are just playing with connection issues. These guys all have great potential to be, amazing players, but they just plagued with issues, and it plays on your mindset.
Oh, definitely.
Without a doubt. Tacular getting an entry onto Christos in towards B, though.
Yeah, it looks like Funky Monkeys might actually take control of the site. They only have one CT there to stop him, and he's very, very low.
Oh, and the nade.
The fail nade actually works there, taking down Hyper. And Burkus will take down Marksby on side, making this a 2v2. The Funky Monkeys, even with that man dropping out, they are in with a good chance of holding this down now. CT's forced to retake, but Emarosa from short, finding Tacular, catching him off guard. Wow, how did that? What happened to that molly? It actually bounced on the bench back into sight.
That would have been awkward had that been closer with the bomb time and landed on the bomb. That would have been a lot funnier to see. But again, Emarosa proving his ability in being able to clutch a situation. He didn't really actually need help from Burkus. He just walked up and killed both of them.
Yeah, Famus, and the Famus is such a strong gun. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah. Look at that situation right there. He was able to pick up 2 with it. 25 bullets, no problem. Famus is a great gun.
Well, it's certainly better than the M4A1S at this point.
Oh, definitely, in my opinion.
We've got Burkus in chat saying Burkus in, Burkus out. Hats looks to be back. Hats is keen to be in this. Hats wants to make a statement, really.
Oh,
He's on -1 for kills, though. Stop killing teammates, Hats. It's not good.
Chitin's joined dead as well, but it's 4v4. I mean, they could potentially play this out.
Yeah, we do see, though, Extreme is still actually in the server, so he's actively watching this game, making sure that any issues, he's there to resolve them straight away. Bit of support for Chitin coming out there from Stat saying they would have won with Chitin.
I really hope this doesn't continue into the second and possibly third map. Otherwise, we're going to be looking at a long night of disjointed CS with lots of pauses.
And you know, it's sad to see in a way because Reflexes they get on the front foot, they get the momentum, and then they have this issue happen where someone drops out, and then it's like cooldown period, wait for it, player comes in, then the other team ends up with a player, you know, that's dropped. And they just played with this endlessly at this point.
It's got to throw you off. I mean, how can you function knowing at any point one of your players could drop out? It's just not going to work. I will say this though, it is happening to both teams. Yeah. So, you know, it's not like it's a one-sided affair at the moment. We did have Hats lag out. But, you know, then Chitin crashed, and it looked like, you know, it's a little bit tit for tat at the moment, so not too one-sided.
Yeah, definitely. It's, you know, having players drop. I don't see why they wouldn't want to start maybe doing a 4v5. Oh, sorry, a 4v4. But Hat's gone again. Okay, as we say that, Burkus out. Burkus probably back in again.
I have to wonder what kind of internet Hats has, where he can't even play a game of CSGO without lagging to 600-700 ping. Is he capped or something? Is that it? Because that's the only situation I know when, you know, I have those kinds of issues.
It's likely it comes down to the fact that he's probably only got around about 15 megabits of internet bandwidth to work with. And when you got things like Facebook that people forget, the one most important thing and advice I can give to anybody that lives in a house with people that love Facebook, turn off autoplay. Google, turn off Facebook autoplay, and you guys can thank me later because, my God, just loading through a Facebook page on NBN, 100 megabits down, lags my internet. Just one phone scrolling through the news feed as videos load, it does, you know, and that's possibly what could be happening for him, you know, is something like that, and it's, sadly, we're plagued with it in Australia with our poor internet.
So Burkus is back in now. Or Reflex. And this has been a really close match so far.
Yeah.
As little as we have seen of it. Be nice to get it going, but yeah, I think both teams performing pretty well at the moment, and rightfully so. I mean, they've made it into week 2 of CGA finals. No small feat in itself. Yeah. And definitely, you know, we're starting to sort the wheat from the chaff, to put it, you know, to a phrase there. But
you know,
definitely,
it's good to. I was just gonna say it's good to see teams that are, you know, somewhat struggled a little bit in groups and had very, very close games, but then come into this and giving it to guys that have very easy games. So, Extreme actually has disappeared out of server. Oh, there he is. Extreme is now back.
Okay, so we should see a res here. Thanks for sticking around, boys. This is, you know, not something we enjoy, and something that we try to avoid and hope that, you know, does not happen.
Yeah,
but unfortunately, some of these teams, you know, trying to get 10 people together with reliable internet, it can be quite tough sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I think what we should start doing is maybe, you know, do a... Oh, there we go. That was a weird sound. The, actually, I think that actually loaded from backup there.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, there you go. Restoring from match backup. Wow, okay. They're back up every round, which is good.
That's really nice to see. That's,
yeah. Pantheon servers are definitely good. I mean, they do wonders. And I'm glad Cybergame finally made the decision to switch to them because, my God, were the old servers hideous.
Oh my God, look at this. Snooze is lagging now.
Oh.
Oh, look, it looks like it's actually falling down. So, yeah, it looks like he's not lagging anymore. This is the first map.
Mugly actually saying the resolution looks much better today. Good job, guys.
Oh, fantastic, mate. That's good to hear.
Cap's moved away from his, 60-year-old resolution to be able to see better. Just taking a dig.
So, Funky Monkeys are brought up, and CT's brought up. Titan, though, he did rejoin, and wow, that push up mid by Emarosa and Hyper, just destroying T-side. Marksby, last player alive, will go down as well to Christos. And that round was over before it begun, really.
That was over before I could alt-tab back in.
Yes,
Put it
it
to you
was
simply.
very, very fast.
I alt-tab to close the stream window that I opened just to make sure we weren't having any issues and tab back in and it's counter-terrorist win. Wow.
Yeah, the mid-push really effective, which was nice to see.
Yeah.
So T's are on another eco here and going for a bit of mid-control this time. Chitin actually taking down Christos with a lovely little peek there. P250 at close range. Very, very deadly. Seth taking down Chitin though in turn. I believe he got tagged with an AWP. Seth just finished him off with the USP there. Hyper finding Marksby as he tries to push into window. Burkus, he is up here on balcony, but the T's are pushing him behind him. He does find one, finds a second, goes for a third. Snooze somewhat trapped at the moment. Hyper will clean him up. And Reflex. Nice little round there after losing first player.
Yeah, definitely. It's, you know, although it was an eco push, some great shot coming out from Chitin, but just been a little bit too slow and a bit too passive on that. I think they should have taken the momentum and just run with it as fast as they could. Got into sight, at least got the bomb down, or had an attempt at getting the bomb down as a minimum.
So T-side, they are fully bought up now, but they are starting to lag behind. Reflex seem to be bringing this back. Christos getting the first frag there onto Yorimato, the in-game leader for Funky Monkeys. And it looks like the T's actually do want to push into A here. Emarosa cops a flash and goes down, but Burkus, again, this guy, he's been a rock on A, really. Yeah. Coming into game as a sub, and I mean, he got a 3k last round, he got a 3k this round.
Yep. You know, if you got a sub, like I said the last time we saw Burkus come in, if you got a sub that can do this, you know, you're pretty much good. You're set. You've got your 6 players, you know, or your 7 if you've got another player that's of the same caliber that can do it. And
oh, Seth pop flashing out mid there. Can't connect the shot with the AWP though. And does actually find Snooze as auto-directed decides to switch me away from that. Thank you. CT's with the first pick of this round. And interestingly enough, if you notice on the T side, Snooze has moved away from AWPing there. Marksby has actually picked it up. I'm not sure why that is.
That is very weird. I think it's possibly that because he's, you know, has the worry of actually having lag now. So there's a chance he does. You know, it's a big economy hit if you have the AWP and you don't capitalize. I mean, you need at least 3 kills in a round to make it worthwhile actually having the thing.
A bit of a slow round here coming out from T side. They have sent Chitin up as point man into B apps, but looks like he's just going to have to wait for his team here as he is unsupported at the moment. These look like they do want to push into B though. Pop flash does come in. And it'll be Chitin up front to open up the fragging. Seth actually missing his shot there from window, but he doesn't miss again, taking down Chitin as he drops down. Christos finding one and a second mid-air. This guy's skeet shooting right now. Marksby, last player though, does find him on short, and he's in a 3v1. So, he's been spotted out. Just missing that no-scope up there. Seth jumping at him with the P250 will take him out.
Yeah, that there, some very, very strange angle from Seth, but my god, did it work. You know, catching him out, he just throwing Marksby off there and actually startling him by the looks of it.
So, 14-9, and Reflex looking very strong at the moment. Probably going to take away this first map from Funky Monkeys at this point. Funky Monkeys need to make something happen, and it's not going to happen like that. Emarosa and Seth doing some great work in mid there, just shutting down the T side, and I think this will be GG. Chitin last player alive with the AK, and the money situation very, very bad for T's at the moment. But they will have blue shell, so they may be able to do somewhat of a full buy, although they will be lacking nades, and Chitin will go down in Palace. So 15-9 to Reflex, and they are on match point here.
Yeah, it looks like these pauses have just sort of stopped the momentum that Funky Monkeys had, and we've seen this sad situation, several times now. Players lag out, and the team that's actually on, that's on point, that's hitting shots, tend to just cool off a little bit too much, and yeah.
Yeah, it can kill your momentum, and that's what
Yeah,
that's what CS is all about. Momentum. Once you have those wins behind you, you get pumped up and you want to push. You hit your shots and you keep it going. And once that breaks, it's really hard to build it back up again. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So last round of the first map here, and after a promising start on CT side, Funky Monkeys has dropped off a little bit, and they do lose this round. First map will go to Reflex. Marksby takes down Seth, though. Emerosa trading Tacular. Finding Emerosa and Kyten actually taking down Burkus as well. So they do have somewhat of control of A bomb site, but Hyper and Chris spraying through smoke in mid-con, finding 2Ts, bringing it back to a 2v2.
Chris actually doing a cheeky little jump onto the fence on short and actually picking up a player, so unorthodox angle to peek from.
Oh wow, the Galil not able to get the frag there.
Oh.
Kyten does take down Hyper, but that'll be first map to Reflex, 16-9. Well played by both teams there.
Yeah, definitely well played. I mean, again, just Funky Monkeys losing the momentum on that first one, and yeah, it goes to show there. I mean, it's evident they had such a great start, and then yeah, Reflex is picking it up. I was Clown actually saying Funky Monkeys will pick up the next map. Reflex will still win overall, which is I think what we said as well, wasn't it?